It is no longer a question. E-notes are an integral part of the e-paper industry, surpassing e-book readers for the first time ever by sheer quantity. The results are in, and the year is done. Here's the top 5 e-notes of 2023. As per every top list, we are looking at the devices released this year, not ones that are currently for sale. Number 5, the Cobo Ellpa 2e. Cobo Ellpa, although it is nice that they released a second generation of this unit, and they added recyclable contents to the build, we're not entirely sure if this unit was really warranted. There wasn't certainly a whole lot of buzz around the unit itself or promotion thrown at it, and it is more of the same in terms of the build quality and overall experience. The pen, however, is a welcomed upgrade as it deviates away from that silly quadruple A battery, yes, AAAA, and allows you to now charge it via USB. However, it is still proprietary and you can't use any other pen on the unit. Not that note-taking necessarily sits front and center when it comes to this unit, so just think of it as a very large Cobo. Number 4, HiRead Gaze Note Plus CC. HiRead is a Taiwanese company that is slowly but surely making a name for itself in the e-reader / e-ink game. This unit, the Gaze Note Plus CC, brings a little bit of everything to the party. It's not cheap, it's not expensive, it doesn't have any definitive standout features, but honestly, it does present a good all-around approach at color, note-taking, reading, and crafting your own experience with the addition of Android. Also, because it is running a Wacom layer, if you don't like the pen that is included, you can use any pen from Mitsubishi to Lamy, so at least they have that open for you. Number 3, IReader Smart X3. iReader, along with their ebook readers, boasts a very long-standing and high-quality line of Wacom-enabled note-taking devices. Along with that, some of the best digital stationery in the game. Their focus on it is nearly unparalleled. The unit itself is quite well built, it performs well, and its latency is rock bottom zero, which means it's almost like you're writing on paper. However, there's no apps, no way to craft your own experience, no international store, and although you have some nice proprietary features like blackboard mode and shaping, there's no color variant or any other way to change anything about the unit, so it is considered pretty locked down. The standout feature of this, however, is the fact that it is the only device as of the date of this video in the world that uses Carta 1300, which gives it an unrivaled quality when it comes to the actual display. Number 2, Onyx Boox Tab Ultra C Pro. Onyx Boox has not been slipping when it comes to the releases of devices. Quite the opposite, actually. They've released so many devices that they self-cannibalize a lot of the units in their lineup. The Onyx Boox Tab Ultra C Pro on paper appears to be the pinnacle of what you can do with e-paper / color e-paper. It's got everything from an SD card to multiple speed modes and everything in between. It's hyper capable and even has peripherals like a keyboard, etc., although the keyboard from the Tab Ultra cannot be used on it, forcing you to now spend $150 USD more. Onyx released this device barely 11 months after the Tab Ultra C. Not only that, it's more expensive and you can't use the old keyboard or case, making this, with the keyboard attachment, an $800 bill American, and it weighs 2 pounds. Device-wise, there's really nothing wrong with the unit, but it's everything that happens and occurs around it that needs to be brought to attention. An honorable mention before we get into our number 1 spot, Hanvon N10 Flagship. This unit wowed us, not because it's a 10.3, but because in the box you get not only a new stylus with a hidden nib canister, a 2-piece transmitter receiver lapel clip microphone, and even a free scan tool, eliminating the need for buying third-party items like the Scan Marker Air. It honestly did almost make the list, however, there are so many downsides. This thing is next level expensive, towering over $650 for the unit itself. Although the UI is in English, not all of it is, including the side menu. The stylus is proprietary, there's no Wacom, there's no audio, there's no APK files, there's no glow light, and you can't take the case off as it is bolted to the unit. The negatives are crazy, but again, the peripherals inside this box is simply something we have never come across in our 16 years. All things considered, it's an interesting one to say the least. Number 1. The bigme Ink Note Color Plus. Bigme has been doing its very best to be, well, the best, and we have slowly seen them catch up and at even times surpass that of Onyx. This is one of those times. Bigme has every single feature under the sun, from fingerprint sensors, multiple pogo pins, global handwriting to take precedence over any application, and even an included pen with a laser pointer on it and voice dictation. There's nothing more they can put on this device. Not only that, the 10.3-inch color Kaleido 3 includes 5 models and a fighter brand called Goyue, not only undercutting the competition by hundreds of dollars, but undercutting themselves and allowing customers with any budget to obtain Kaleido 3 10.3-inch in a color e-note. They are all equipped with Google Play, English, and multiple speed modes, as well as IMG 256 grayscale, making it an absolutely maxed out e-paper experience. E-notes have become more plentiful than e-readers themselves, and there's more selection to choose from than there ever has been before. Manufacturers are focused so heavily on them that e-readers have almost fell to the wayside. If you have any other questions, leave them down below.